afternoon, Panthers. I'm Zara Jacobs, and welcome back to another edition of KLAW News. To start off today's broadcast, let's learn about all the different types of tips and tricks that you can use at home to keep your schedule balanced. With the coronavirus outbreak causing schools to be closed nationwide, students need to learn how to balance their schedules now more than ever. Let's go see some of the tips and tricks that our counselors at PHMS have to share with us on keeping a schedule balanced at home.
Hi Panthers, Miss Lovelace here. I'm giving you some tips and tricks as you are journeying through this new e-learning environment. Please note that the Counselor Canvas page has some lessons. Miss Davis and myself will post these every Monday as you are growing your social and emotional health during this e-learning time. So my first tip is make a schedule, write it down, follow through. Making a schedule helps you stay on track, and so you don't wait until the last minute, so you're able to complete your best work. It also, writing it down, posting it, helps you to see it, and your family members can help you with that follow-through piece. Number 2, build in brain breaks. Be it you're playing your instrument or singing or art, whatever you're into. I also have installed the Google Chrome extension on my computer so that I have it set for every 15 minutes. It tells me to get up and do some different exercises like breathing or run in place for 30 seconds or stretching, just getting the blood flowing. Number 3 is set a learning space. And you can change this up. I have my desk, my home office that I work on a lot. Sometimes I work on my countertop in the kitchen so I can stand. Sometimes I sit outside. But make sure your learning space is free of distractions. You don't want to have the TV distracting you or having different tabs open so that you go off and play games. Keep those distractions to a minimum. Number 4, challenge those negative thoughts. It's natural to sometimes have some negative thoughts creep in, but you just know that you have to reframe those and turn those into a positive, and know that you have people there to help you. You have your family members right there with you. You have your teachers, you have your counselors, lots of people who can still support you during this e-learning time. Number 5 is set realistic goals. There is a lesson, a classroom meeting on WOOP goals, WOOP, your wish, your obstacle, outcome, and plan. I personally have a goal of learning to do calligraphy. I ordered a calligraphy book. The Calligraphy Club did some amazing things this school year, so I want to learn how to write in calligraphy. Whatever your goal is, academic, personal, family, this is a great time to accomplish some of those goals. And then some lasting thoughts for y'all. Show grace, not only to yourself, but to others. Spread kindness. There's lots of ways you can do this, even when you're staying at home. You can go outside and chalk the walk, have some motivational quotes for your neighbors. You can send a letter to the local nursing home. Remember those core values of Panther Pride. Being positive, respectful, having integrity, dedication, and excellence, and connect. I'm sure that there are some people, some family members, some friends that you haven't talked to in a while, so this is a great opportunity to reach out, check on them, let them know that you're doing okay. We miss you and can't wait to see you. Stay safe, Panthers.
Now, while keeping your schedule balanced at home may be a little bit difficult to get used to, it is definitely something that's going to help you out in the long run. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. I'm Zara Jacobs.
Hey Panthers, I'm Kylie Sewell, and this segment we will be talking about good TV shows and movies to watch. I know we're all getting bored staying in our houses, and I also know how hard it is to find a good show or movie to watch. Sophia Payne is an 8th grade student at Pioneer and will be telling us some good shows and movies to watch on Disney+.
Hi, I'm Sophia Payne, and I'll be telling you about some good shows and movies to watch on Disney+ while in quarantine. Some good shows are Hannah Montana, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, High School Musical and the Musical the Series, Jessie, Austin and Ally, and Phineas and Ferb. Some great movies are Star Wars, Stargirl, Starstruck, Prom, and The Cheetah Girls. The Last Song, The Odd Life of Timothy Green, Tangled, Descendants, and Big Hero 6. These are some great shows and movies that you can watch on Disney+.
Thank you, Sophia. Wow, there's a lot of good shows and movies on Disney+. And don't forget the good old classics like Beauty and the Beast, Toy Story, The Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Peter Pan, The Lion King, Aladdin, and a lot more. There are also good movies and shows on Netflix. One of my personal favorites is a movie called A Cinderella Story and a show called Victorious. That will for sure fill up the times that you get bored. Well, that's the end of our segment. Hopefully you will have fun watching those great movies and shows.
Hello Panthers, I'm Eloise Vicky. As we've been staying safe inside our homes, I know many people have been a little bored. But this has allowed us to spend some quality time with our families. I know many people that did not spend much time with their family before this, and I think this has made people realize how much they appreciate their family. Before we were quarantined, lots of people were involved in extracurricular activities like sports or church that did not leave much time for family. Personally, I did not spend much time with my family either because I was always involved in school sports, competitive soccer, and basketball. I think this has been very beneficial to me because I've been able to spend more quality time with my family. Although sometimes it may not seem very fun being cooped up in your house, lots of good things can come out of it. For example, you can create stronger bonds with your family members. I've been eating dinner every night with my family, watching movies, playing board games, taking walks, and baking with my family during quarantine. Let's see what some of our Panthers have been doing with their families.
Hey Panthers, it's Mrs. Sheepers here, live from home, and I'm just here to talk to you a little bit about what it's like to be home instead of at school and out and about. I'm here with my family. I have 3 sons and my husband, and it does feel a little bit like summer to me because we're all together in the summer. My kids are in college and in high school, so that we're still all together in the summer. However, it is still a little bit different because my boys usually have part-time jobs and they're coming and going and seeing their friends. So I actually really I feel like it's a gift that we're kind of being given this time as a family because they're closer to, being out of the house than in. And so I've enjoyed it. We've done more cooking and more family meals and taken walks just to get some fresh air and be outside. So, if I had to say there was one good thing about life changing right now, it would be that, we're spending that time together. Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Sheepers. I'm here at my house and I'm going to talk with you a little bit about my family today. Now that we're home and spending more time with our families. Hey everybody, our 2 happiest family members to have all of us around. There's Baxter right there on the left and Cora. There are 2 puppies and they sure do like having their family members home. That's Baxter, give everyone a little tail wag. And there's Cora. She likes everything quiet and simple, but she does love having her family at home. So lots of extra treats and love for the pups. So what's life like with family?
It's a lot more relaxed, like having as many hours as I do and a job didn't leave me a lot of time in the week, and now I have a lot more time, so that's nice. But again, it's also kind of a weird adjustment to make for now, just because strange times. But it's nice.
Are you feeling super grateful to have as wonderful a mother as you have?
I think I'm obligated to say yes.
It's more enjoyable because as a family, it's easier to plan everything because we have more time available, and it's also nice because we get to spend more time with the dogs. So yeah, overall, I would say it's enjoyable to spend more time with family.
It has good things, seeing everybody every day brought us all closer. It's nice. It's just a nice change, but obviously I'd like to be hanging with my friends. But it's just how it is right now.
I've been working from home for probably 10 years, and this is kind of like summer with everybody home. No one's in school, except no one ever leaves, so we're all home, we're all together. We eat more meals together, we watch more TV together, play more games together. So I'm used to it, so it's not a big change for me.
having time with family is a gift, and that's how we're trying to look at it at the Sheepers house.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Spending time with family is always enjoyable. I think a lot of us will look back and appreciate all the quality time we've had during quarantine. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. Thank you for joining me. I'm Eloise Paivicki.
Hello Panthers, I'm Laura Davalacio. During quarantine, we have a lot of time on our hands and it may be difficult to find something to do. A great way to spend your time is to start a workout routine. Our principals think it's very important that you stay active during this time. Let's go check in with them to see what exercises they've been doing to stay in shape.
Good evening, Panther Nation. This is Mr. Lambert here. Hope you guys are all doing well, and want to let you know that we miss each and every one of you at school, and I hope you're getting your work done at home. But more importantly, I hope you're staying active during this time. One thing that I try to do every night is take a walk. I'm out here with my family taking a walk right now, and it's nice to reflect on everything that you learned each day so we can get back at it tomorrow. So I hope every one of you are doing well, and I hope to see you soon. All right, have a good evening, guys.
Hey Panthers, I was asked by Broadcast to talk to you guys about some ways that you can stay active all while staying at home. So let's start off with the obvious. Obviously, you can go take walks. I do that. Like maybe a more high-paced walk, or I take my little pups for a walk. I think y'all met Fitzy last week, but there's Fitzy again, and have another big one running around here. We go for walks. If I want to do a little bit more than a walk, maybe I'll do a tempo run. So I don't want a full out run because I'm old and I'll blow out my ACL or Achilles or something. So I'll do a tempo run where maybe I jog for a minute, then walk for a minute, do that for about 30 minutes. Another thing I do is I do yoga. Every once in a while, if I don't do yoga, I at least stretch a little bit so I don't get stiff. There is my yoga mat and my little foam roller block. I don't know how to fully go through a flow by myself, so I'll put it on my TV here. If you have a smart TV, just pull up YouTube and pull up some beginner yogas. There's my other puppy that I take on walks. He's more strenuous. But I'll do some yoga and some light stretching. Some other things you can do. If you're an athlete, definitely do the things your coaches are saying. You don't want to lose all that conditioning that you've got throughout the year. If you're not an athlete, it's okay. You just want to do some active things. Something I do on the weekends is I go outside and I do yard work, and that would definitely make your parents happy as well. Pull weeds, help them, garden. It might not sound fun, but it's at least relaxing. If I'm just mindlessly pulling weeds, I'm out in the sun, I'm getting some fresh air, I'm doing some relaxing, and I'm helping my family by making my house look nice. So those are just a few things that I do. And I hope that y'all are staying active, and I hope that I can see you soon. Norman says bye as well. So say bye, Fitzy. Bye, Norman. Bye, Panthers. Miss y'all. Love y'all.
Well, it seems as if our principals have been doing a great job in order to stay in shape. Hopefully this inspires you to go outside and get active too. I'm Laura Davalacio, here with your principal exercise segment.
Hey Panthers, it's Lauren Sandoval here with your staff spotlight update. This week's staff member is Miss Valley. Did you know Miss Valley has 9 pets? She has 3 dogs, 2 horses, 2 chickens, 1 cat, and 1 lizard. She's also lived in 9 different states and 2 foreign countries. She played volleyball, basketball, and ran track when she was in middle school and high school. And she's a 7th grade ILA teacher here at PHMS. Well, there's some interesting things you might not have known about Miss Valley.
Hey Panthers, it's Miss Valley. I'm just up here at one of my happy places, which is Pioneer. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about my experience in middle school, and hopefully bring a smile to your face during this very strange time of social distancing. I wish that we were all here together. Sometimes you don't know what you have until you don't have it anymore. and I really miss you guys. I miss all of you. Present, past students, I miss you. Future students, I miss you too. 6th grade, I miss you. A little bit about me. So I went to a really small middle school. I grew up in Wisconsin, and my middle school probably total number of people, 100, maybe 120 in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Most of my friends lived on farms, and yes, once in a while somebody drove a tractor to school. Not until high school, but we did do that. I moved to Texas in 2010, and I came to Pioneer in 2015, and I've been here since then. I used to teach preschool, and then when I moved to Texas, I started tutoring middle school kids, and I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the kids and their quirky personalities, their sense of humor, everything that makes middle school amazing. It was for me, and so I decided middle school was my jam, and here I am 6 years later, still at Pioneer, and just loving every minute of it. I really hope we can get back here soon. So this is one of my happy places. Notice nobody here today, but maybe soon we will all be back together. So even though I went to a really small middle school, when I was in middle school, I played volleyball, I played basketball, I ran track. It wasn't my favorite, but I did it. And another thing that I really love to do was to ride horses. I've been doing that for a while now. And this is my other happy place. This is Becky's Hope Horse Rescue. And this is my horse, Mr. Lucky. Say hi. We rescued Mr. Lucky in 2016. He's one of 2 horses that we rescued, and they live out here at Becky's Hope. It's right here in Frisco. We spend a lot of our free time out here with our big, giant, 4-legged babies. This is Black. He's our other baby, and we adopted him in 2016 also. So him and Mr. Lucky are best horse friends. BHFs. So that's a little bit about me and what I like to do when I'm not teaching. I hope that y'all are staying safe and healthy and enjoying some downtime and some fresh air. And I really hope that we get to see each other soon. Bye, Panthers.
Hey Panthers, it is Miss Myers and Jordan, and we're here to talk to you about Miss Valley, who's our Spotlight Teacher of the Week. I've had the privilege of teaching with Miss Valley for 5 years, and Jordan was in her first 7th grade class at Pioneer, so he's going to tell you a little bit about Miss Valley's class.
Well, I just liked Miss Valley's class because it was really calm and inviting, and it was just fun to be in her class. I mean, she wasn't super controlling and strict. It was relaxing. It was a great experience.
And I would agree, with teaching with Miss Valley, she's very easy to get along with, always helpful to others, and she's just a great addition at Pioneer, and we just love having Miss Valley. Bye, Panthers!
I think that Miss Valley is awesome to have at PHMS. She does an excellent job of putting a positive spin on any kind of situation. She always has a positive outlook, a positive solution. She does a great job of building relationships with her students and her coworkers, and she's just always someone I can depend on and go to with any situation, and she always gives me the best advice. So I'm very, very lucky to work with such a wonderful teacher.
Miss Valley made my 7th grade year a lot of fun. She jokes around with us a lot. She just loves to be around kids in general. I mean, she did get mad at us a lot, but I mean, we always came out laughing at the end of it. So she's a very nice teacher, and knew what she was doing. She taught in a different way through connection and our personal lives and everything. Miss Valley was definitely one of the best teachers I've ever had.
See y'all next time. Bye!
Hey Panthers, it's Lauren Sandoval. This week I'm going to be talking about how coronavirus is impacting our small and local businesses. Many of our local businesses are closed because they're not essential businesses. Businesses have also had to lay people off, or if possible, people are working from home. It's possible that some of these businesses might have to close down permanently because of the impact the shutdown has had on their business. The food and restaurant businesses are open, but many people are not coming in. People are afraid, even with all the extra measures that these businesses are taking, like calling ahead, social distance lines, delivery, curbside pickup, and no fee with Uber Eats or DoorDash. Most people prefer to eat at home, which makes sense. Coronavirus is scary. Even though doctors and experts know a lot about the virus, there's still a lot of things that they don't know, and people don't want to take the risk of leaving their homes just for takeout. However, our local businesses depend on their customers, which, when they don't have customers, they can't make money, which means they have to lay people off, and they might worry about paying their rent. Did you know that the United States has 22 million people filing for unemployment? These are difficult times for us and our local businesses. Many business owners have changed how they're giving their customers their products. One business owner I heard from, Tula's Patisserie and Cafe, is asking their customers to call, order, and pay ahead of time. They're also offering curbside delivery. Tula's is having to take all their tables and chairs away and set up distance markers for people who want to pick up their product inside the store. At Melissa's Pie Shop, you can call ahead and they'll prepare your order, and then you call when you've arrived in the parking lot and they'll bring your order to you. Or you can call and place an order from your car, and then they'll take your credit card information over the phone and they'll bring out your pie. At Paparella's Gourmet Popcorn and Treats in Frisco Square, they're doing curbside delivery, Uber Eats, and Grubhub deliveries with discounted offers on their products. Please, let's support our local businesses. You can support your local businesses by ordering takeout or buying a gift card that you can use when this whole coronavirus thing is under control. See y'all next time. Bye!
Hi Panther Nation, I'm Hannah Davidson. Not only was it a big change to start doing all our schoolwork from home, but it could be a completely different environment for some of us. Since we are all still adjusting to the e-learning system, it might be a challenge to do all our schoolwork from home. So here are a few tips on making it a little bit easier to study. Doing our schoolwork from home might be difficult since we don't have the same surroundings, and some of us are struggling to cope with the new system. Our teachers are doing an amazing job of giving us resources to help us adapt to the new structure. Mrs. Pruitt is the study skills teacher at Pioneer and is going to share a little bit about studying at home.
Good morning, Panther e-learners. This is Miss Pruitt. First of all, I want to say all the staff members at Pioneer, we miss you and we can't wait to see you again. I know right now during e-learning time it's kind of challenging to study at home with your brothers and sisters and parents, but I'm going to tell you a few tips to stay on target and to stay focused. First of all, have a study spot. Pioneer Panthers is not a good example of a good study spot. Distracted by a game, trying to do his work with headphones on, playing Fortnite. This is not a good example. I will show you a good example. This is a good example of a study spot. Quiet, no distractions, plenty of light, a notebook, a pen, his device, and you can do your work. And then shut the door so your brothers and sisters can't bother you.
Hey Pioneer Panthers, make sure you get all your work turned in on time. Don't wait till last minute. Have a great day.
It is also important to make sure we are keeping up healthy habits, such as exercising, eating healthy food, and getting enough sleep. I know all of our teachers are doing the best they can to make this transition as easy as possible. Hopefully we are all doing well with the e-learning system at home and we'll get to go back to school soon. Thank you for joining me. I'm Hannah Davidson.
A lot of people
because they can't try anywhere or see their friends. J-Ball Getty Museum recognized the sport and created a new challenge where people recreate famous art pieces from the comforts of their home. It quickly became viral and people from all over the world began submitting their recreation. Some examples are Girl with a Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer, Portrait of a Man by Van Eyck, and many more. I hope you found this interesting and maybe you want to try it yourself.
Hey there, Panthers. Mr. Agan here. Just touching base with you in week 5 of e-learning and letting you know that we miss you guys terribly. And I'm sure that there's some things you miss about up here, especially some of your teachers. And just wanted to make sure that I gave you an opportunity to walk the school hallways during this time. It's going to have to be done virtually, but thought I would take a few pictures and share them with you so you could do a little walk down memory lane for this year. And hopefully we'll see you back in these hallways someday. So without further ado, here we go. Walk down through Pioneer Heritage Middle School.
You're preaching to the choir, getting on yourself, quit playing with your mind. You think that I'm alive, just try it for yourself. If I will open up the sky, God willing. And I know it's so hard to go away. If I will open up the skies, God willing. I know you feel it, set your head, hold it high. You wanna run it, but you can't turn the tide. You start to feel like you're losing your shine. The pressure ain't always breathing on the other side. You start to feel like you're losing your shine. The pressure ain't always breathing on the other side. Hey, you stop stressing about what you're missing. So blue, take it easy, take your time. If you think my words are right, just try it for yourself. I promise the stars are like the path you walk, don't give it. Hard to go, what a shame to go to waste. Clouds will open up, blue skies are willing. I want to feel it, lift your head, hold it high. You wanna run it, but you can't turn the tide. You start to feel like you're losing your shine. The pressure ain't always breathing on the other side. Just take it from me, you'll be okay. 'Cause it don't matter how sweet it tastes. The grass ain't green, don't worry. Losing sleep, still wanna fit. Yeah, you'll get it. Back on the feet. Hold it back. Hold it back. You can turn the time.
And yes, even Sally misses you. She can't wait to see you back here in the school someday soon, hopefully very soon. Keep up the good work you're doing with e-learning, because remember, we're here for you each and every day, and we want to make sure you're getting the things you need. And keep smiling, keep exercising, stay healthy, because we are Pioneer Heritage. Hope to see you real soon, Panther Nation. Panther Pride.
Well, Panthers, that's it for today's broadcast. We all hope that you and your family are staying safe and healthy. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time with another edition of KLAW News. Panther Nation, Panther Pride.
Hey Panthers, Bob and I wanted to say that we miss you and that we're thinking about you. Of course we are every day. Every time we sit down to plan a lesson or an activity for you guys, we're thinking of you guys. Yes, we are. And it's really lonely, I know. And we're just trying to like get through to the next activity or the next day, but I just want to remind you how important it is to keep up with your work. At some point, all this is going to end, and it does matter. All the things that we're doing with you guys from, e-learning, it does matter. It does make a difference. We work so hard to make sure that you guys don't have big gaps in your learning as best we can, and we just want the best for you. We want to make sure that we see you guys are always successful, even in a hard situation like this. And it's all about resilience. And if there's one thing that I've learned being a teacher, it's how resilient my students can be. I can plan one thing and they'll do something completely different, and you guys are usually pretty okay with it. So remember that about yourself, that you are resilient and that you are fierce and that you're going to get through this and that you're tough, and we're already proud of you. We've made it so far already, and I know that you still feel like there's a long way to go, but we're proud of you, and we know that you guys are working, and I want you to keep working, okay? Keep creating, keep working hard. It does count. We see what you're doing. It does make a difference, and we miss you.
Hey guys, Coach Deaton here. Hope you had a good weekend. I just want to check in with you and say hello. Coach Means, Coach Teal and Davis, really miss you guys. We're in this together. We are struggling as well on how to figure this out, but we're getting there. And we will get hopefully back together in May at some point. If not, we're definitely going to get to see you guys again. 7th grade, of course, next year, and 8th grade. We'll make sure that we catch up with you guys as well. So I want to show you real quick over here the assignments that we put in. Of course, you guys go in here, click on the Heritage Assignments, Pioneer Heritage Assignments. Down here is the Boys Athletic document that I've put in, and it basically says to go to Canvas. Feel free to share videos, pictures of your workouts on Twitter, or send it to me, or whatever you want to do, okay? Then, of course, you go to Canvas, and right in here in the assignments page, so dashboard, let's go to 7th grade. And then go to assignments up here. And then here are all the workouts for you guys to choose from. Just click on it, and you don't have to follow this day by day. It's just kind of giving you guys some ideas of what to do, these workouts. And they're up here. And a lot of them are attached. If you'll click on it, there's videos to it. They link out. So it shows you actually how to do it because you're not familiar with a lot of them. Anyway, just keep working hard. That's all I can tell you. I might throw a quiz out there about, football stuff. It won't be graded, but just to kind of see where we're at on it. Have a good time. Spend time with your families and your puppy dogs like Daisy and my son Coy, who's filming this. Miss you guys, and let me know if you need anything. Bye.